Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and welcome the class of 2021. Please be seated. Thank you.
Good evening, and to the class of 2021 and everyone else in attendance, welcome. My name is Jenna Mamone, and I'm so honored to be speaking here tonight. I would like to begin by saying my thanks to those who have played a most crucial role in my education. To my parents, who have provided me with nothing but love and support in everything I do. To my sisters, who are there for me unfailingly and believe in me when I do not always believe in myself. To my teachers, who have supported me constantly. To my friends, who I can always count on for encouragement. And to my fellow classmates, I thank you all. Since the beginning of my freshman year, I've often thought about this day in theory, but now that it's here, I'm not entirely sure I'm ready for it to be. I've been a student at Noble Public Schools my entire academic career, and the experience has been an unforgettable one. During these 4 years, and particularly this past year, the world has changed and so have we. We've managed to conquer not only the routine adversities that come with the territory of high school, but we have also responded and adapted to this uncharted current state of the world, which is an accomplishment in and of itself. And now, here we are. We have finally crossed the finish line. It was Haruki Murakami who said, "And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through or how you managed to survive. You won't even be sure, in fact, whether the storm is really over. But one thing is certain. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. And that's what this storm is all about." Our time at Noble High School has not been unlike that of a storm, a whirlwind of classes and friendships and late-night study sessions. All of us have made it out the other side as students who are now ready to take on whatever comes next. We have all learned so much from each other, more than any of us likely realize. We've been there for one another, through the good and the bad, through all of it. I truly hope you can look back on our shared times here with nothing but fondness. And though this portion of our lives may be coming to an end, we will carry on the memories of our time together forever. And I know that regardless of the paths each of us decide to follow, we have it in all of us to go on and accomplish great things. It's our turn now to take the next step forward and become the people we're meant to be. Kevin Parker once said, "There is a world out there and it's calling my name, and it's calling yours too." Class of 2021, I urge you to hear that call and listen. Thank you.
I can't recall a more difficult year in my 28-year career. These seniors have battled through anything and everything and have persevered in the face of great resistance. It is only through true grit that these seniors have made the best out of the situation they were given. We are so proud of you. You have spoken a message of renewable hope, hope for all of us, hope that at the end of the storm, when the light comes through, we can accomplish much if we rely on each other. It is togetherness that binds us. Thank you, class of 2021, for showing us the way. Thank you for your toughness. Thank you for your continuous effort. And thank you most of all for never giving up on your dreams. You know, history will remember this moment, these times. Generations of others will hear stories, your stories of the last 18 months. But you lived it. And you not only survived in it, you thrived. No one can ever take that away from you. Congratulations, class of 2021. Each year, Noble High School teachers and staff vote on the Award of Honor. This Award of Excellence is the only award given out at graduation. The recipient of this prestigious award represents all the qualities that Noble High School strives to instill in our students. This year's recipient has excelled in every facet of education. From AP courses, concurrent enrollment, or fine arts, this young lady has achieved at the highest level. Her drive for success and ability to help others has made a lasting impression on the students and the staff of Noble Public Schools. It is with great honor that I announce the winner of the 2021 Noble High School Award of Honor to Miss Avery Crawford. Mr. Solomon, upon completion of the requirements set forth by the State Department of Education and the Noble Board of Education, I present to you the class of 2021.
Thank you, Mr. Barrett. For those among us that thought the last 9 weeks of the 2020 school year were difficult, what a surprise you had for 2021. The 2021 school year has been an absolute challenge, an ever-evolving plan, a weekly update from the superintendent that kept everyone on their toes, awaiting the report whether we could stay open. Well, Noble Public Schools and graduates of the class of 2021, we were able to keep the doors open every single day of the school year. Give yourselves a hand. The Noble Board of Education and your Noble Public School staff of 350 strong are excited to congratulate you tonight for the accomplishments that you have achieved. In spite of a pandemic, in spite of quarantining, in spite of wearing a mask for an entire school year, you have accomplished so much. Although this year has been truly difficult, at times painful, at times traumatic, at times frustrating, we have succeeded. Thank you, students, parents, family, community members, for your help and support in this endeavor. I promise you that making phone calls to quarantined students was no fun for any of us. But once again, we made it through. Tonight, we are here to celebrate you, the graduates of Noble High School's class of 2021. We stand in awe of everything you have been able to do this year. Tonight, we have closure on your K-12 public school career. Tonight is the beginning of even greater things for you to accomplish. We are proud of each and every one of you, and we leave here tonight knowing that you will reach new heights in the days ahead. Mr. Barrett, Board President, members of the Noble Public Schools Board of Education, I accept the graduating class of 2021 of Noble High School. Upon final clearance from the registrar, I will certify that they have all met the requirements as set forth by the Noble Board of Education and the Oklahoma State Department of Education. I now ask that the processional of graduates please come forward and be recognized as your name is called.
Christopher Webb. Hayden Sierra Creed. Ashlyn Leanne Wallace. Brandon Levi Collings. Avery Chevelle Crawford. Kira Danielle Boydston. Jenna Sophia Mamone. Kennedy Clara Jean Fritzen. Trayton James Ross. Reese Charles Hicks. Tristan Lee Barkin. Jenna Brielle Watson. Callie Cecilyn Ann Lynn. Caleb David Owens. Nolan William Lee Mormon. Joshua Lewis McLean. Nathan Lane Dinwiddie. Cheyenne Elizabeth Bays. Erica K. Hopkins. Alexis Sky Pryor. Brianna Carlise Jean-Pierre. Carly Jean Williams. Caden Blair Walker. Trevor Lane Showers. Grant Brantley Allen Finch. Olivia Brianne Finch. Perry Michelle Simpson. Tanner Lee Boynton. Tanner Ray Thompson. Bryson Allen Soliday. Braden Christopher Cox. Blake Nelson Carey. Noah Lincoln Andrew Standridge. Seth Anthony Wall. Gabriel Earl Hudson. Robert Sean Gillespie. Tyler Dwayne Bird. Christine Marie Krantz. Sierra Brienne Patey. Kobe Sean Weaver. Garrett Wayne Young. Garrett Joshua Warren. Hannah Paige Baker. Cassidy Ann Kirby. Pebbles Mercedes Martinez. Haley Colleen Nelson. Isaac Lee Gifford. Anna Nicole Dunaway. Kayla Rianne Brown. Celeste Kathleen Johnson. Kylie Elizabeth Price. Caitlin Marie McMillan. Zachary Morton Ziebert. Brandon Stephen Donworth. Kiera Leah King. Chelsea Dawn Lindsay. Ella Mackenzie Bryant. Kinsey Lee Matlock. Anna Grace Dominy. Adeline Mackenzie Sewell. Tori Amber Moore. Taylor Marie Starkey. Trinity Ray Stegeman. Sydney Rhiannon Chapman. Tyler Dennis Paul Mayenza. Elliot J. Freeman. Timothy Charles Whitehead. Kel Wesley Jones. Hunter Ryan Kellogg. Sarah K. Edwards. Angel May Ellis. Kinley Janae Thomas. Jacob Daniel Farley. Harper Drake Ross. Michael Richard Cox. Dakota Wayne Plumley. Alex Austin Rogers. Dylan Cole Garrett. Austin Tyler Buff. Trenton Allen Griffin. Nicole Faith Billings. Kyla Lynn Hill. William Maysman.
Okay, Maya, Cheyenne, Taylor. Not him, Taylor.
Cheyenne Taylor Hames. Christopher James Dye. Zachary Zane Bell. Jameson Cole Billy. Logan Tyler Fletcher. Sakura Nicole Henderson. Riley Madison Roberts. Andrew Tyler Johnson. Matthew Dwayne Lincoln. Jaden Kylie Ratliff. Madison Grace Rosenfeld. Kel Allen Schwartz. Jillian Odessa Krieger. Kel Logan Frick. Keith Michael Cunningham. Parker Addison Spangler. David Michael Newland. Randall Allen Leitner. Thomas Christopher Clapp. Corbin J. Hughes. Colton Dale Wynn. Jade McHale Wright. Brianna Marie Kane. Sierra K. Wright. Alma Cecilia Martinez. Madison Paige Roberts. Drayden Lee Harris. Kyle Hunter Taylor. Cody Lane Chapman. Keisha Ann Wood. Eliana Bay Hines. Eddie Wayne Sinks. Cheyenne Nicole Benavides. Jeremiah Christopher Johnson. Jackson Lynn Windsor. Amy Marie Waters. Tristan Avery Churchwell. Tristan Eugene Pasder. Aaron Hunter Harrison. Francesca Spadafora. Ashlyn Kate Clark. Chloe Michelle Martin. Abigail Rose Beckham. Macy Cherie Decker. Mary Joan Loudon. J.D. Lee Shepard. Chloe Eileen Clapp. Broden Edward Sturgill. Zachary Bryce Adam Cross. Zachary Ryan McCleskey. Paul Lawrence Armstrong. Skylar James Buck. Anthony Miguel Clary. Audrey Lynn Corey. Zane Asa Green. Alexander Maximilian King. Jacob Isaac Talon Brumbelow. Jason Thomas Blakemore. Hezekiah Eugene Caton. William Clay Shepard. Sophia Lynn Fitz. Allie Judith Rudd. Amy Nicole Sanders. Brianna Merlene Scott. Michaela Ray Hensley. Emily Christine Gibbons. Emma Lorraine Adams. Victoria Giselle Vasquez Dominguez. Kyber Dawn Houston. Ian William Barnes. Carson Samuel Mize. Cassandra Nicole Klingel. Neely Rose Sorrells. Gentry Jolene Young. McKaylee Dawn Turpin. Clayton Thomas Cox. Jaden Lynn Foster. Christian Anthony Lee. Lord Hugo Centerval. Marigan Sherry Sanders.
Hi everyone, I'm Kira Boydston, one of your class of 2021 valedictorians. I just want to say it's awesome being here. I've always dreamed of being a valedictorian ever since 2017, where my big brother Joshua Boydston graduated from high school, and my youth pastor, now the mayor of Noble, Phil Freeman, said, and I quote, in only 4 years, my son Elliot will be watching Kira give her valedictorian speech. So right after he said that, I wrote it down and I started working to make sure it came true, because Phil Freeman is always right, or so he says. Even though I had 4 years to come up with a speech that would A, not be boring, B, blow everyone away, and C, be heartfelt and make my mother cry, I was definitely not ready when it was time to write my valedictorian speech. After all, how do you even write a valedictorian speech? I don't know. I just remembered the one thing my mother always says to do when I have a question that I don't know the answer to Google it. So I did. The first thing that came up was a list of 10 tips to creating a magical valedictorian speech. The first thing on the list was, whatever you do, do not talk about the Webster Dictionary. So naturally, I'm going to talk about the Webster Dictionary. Today's word of the day is peruse. That means to examine or consider with attention and detail. And I mean, I could probably fit that into a valedictorian speech, but I don't really know how to do that, so I guess that's why you don't quote the Webster Dictionary. Anyway, I didn't really get that much from that article, so I scrolled down a bit further on the Google page, and I came across WikiHow's article on how to write a valedictorian speech. So I'm gonna go through it step by step with you guys. Step 1 is to thank people. This is an easy step, as there's so many people in my life of which I want to thank. I want to thank my teachers for bearing with me and answering all my questions when I needed help, the administration for always putting us first and making sure that we don't miss out on anything, my pastors for their guidance, and especially Pastor Chad Terrell for being there when I needed a surrogate parent, my friends for sticking by me and always supporting me, and my family for dealing with me when I was stressed and for letting me read this speech to them over and over. I hope it's still good. Step 2 is to add a few jokes. Now, I asked for my dad for a joke because he's really good at dad jokes, and he just looked at me all serious-like and could not come up with a dad joke because it has to come out of a situation. He was really serious about it, I don't know. So I came up with one with this situation. So because we all graduated, I just wanted to say, congratulations. Okay, that was a lot better in my head. Number 3 is to reflect on the past. So does anyone remember when we wanted parking lot prom? And then admin thought we were crazy, and then the same year they did parking lot graduation? I just don't think it's very fair. Step 4, tell about what comes next. We're all about to graduate and leave to go off on our separate ways. Some might think that's a cause for sadness, but I think that's a cause for celebration. We get to go be our own people and be who we were really made to be, and that's beautiful. I wish all the class of 2021 the best on your journey. Step 5 is to tell a personal story. I was recently made aware that my grandmother, Wilmina, who passed away in 2018, was a valedictorian of her class in 1952. So I wanted to share a line from her speech that she gave to her class because it really stuck out to me. She said, "May you ever see signals of promise and grateful resolution from the class that must never be afraid to show its colors as we push out to perform our mission and to see a bigger opportunity." That brings me to the last step, step 6, to avoid cliches. So as I leave you, I just want to say that today is only the beginning. Live, laugh, love, and as the great Rick Astley once said, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Thank you, guys.
I never knew you were an 80s fan. So. And now the moment has arrived. Through years of hard work and determination, the top of the mountain has been achieved. These students will now go forth to achieve even greater heights. At this time, graduates, please rise and face the crowd. It is with great pride, love, and admiration that Noble Public Schools presents to you the graduated class of 2021.